I think we started really well, and it was pleasing. We probably left a couple of tries out there in the first half, and as you say, they came back at us. But the pleasing thing was to come out the other side and get the result that we strive for.
Obviously, I should probably be asking Dorian West about this, but the scrum battle was one that started off in the Saints' favour and then almost flipped on its head. Was that the key to the game changing and then getting control again in the second half?
The set piece is a massive focus, massive factor in how the game goes and the shift in momentum. And as you say, that second half, that last 20 minutes, we probably got the shift in the dominance in the scrum. That gave us the penalties and put us in the field position that we could attack from.
Tell us about Will Hooley, another in the long line to make his Saints first team debut this season. It's obviously horrendous kicking conditions today, but how do you think he ran the game?
I thought he did really well. He was a bit annoyed that he missed his first kick, but one of the pleasing things is how he responded from that. He didn't. His head stayed up. He put us in the right parts of the field, looked really comfortable on the ball, and it was really positive that he was able to make his debut with Carfo Tulii. Really, so a player of his experience, and outside him with Don Waldock, who've got many kind of Premiership and international appearances between them. So it was good.
It sort of sums up the whole LV Cup campaign for the Saints so far. Obviously a lot more youngsters making an impact off the bench again today.
No, definitely, and I think in terms of the squad that we've put out today, there aren't many that haven't been available or can't play. So it's the boys there, and they played, and we backed them, and they've done really well.
Obviously momentum was huge heading into a showdown with Exeter in the Premiership again next week. Pleased to keep the winning run going?
Definitely. As I say, every week, every game that we want to play in, we want to win. But in terms of focus on the process, get that right, and hopefully we get the result we desire at the end of it.
Just one eye on the semi-final. It'll be Saracens back here at the Gardens. When you're on the bench watching the game unfold, are you aware of those situations, or is it just win?
No, first and foremost, we've got to get the result that we desire, and that is to win. If we got the bonus point, we're aware of that before the game, so all the permutations that were the possibilities, and if we'd got the bonus point, we would have had maybe was it Exeter, but the positive is that we're here at the Gardens, supported today by an excellent crowd, and hopefully they'll come back again in a few weeks' time.
Will, a Saints first team debut at difficult conditions, but pleased?
Yeah, no, I really enjoyed it out there. The guys helped me out a lot in the week and helped me out there today. And the main thing is that we won, so yeah, I'm happy. A few things sort of went not to plan, but that's always going to happen, I guess, on your debut.
It's been a long road to this point. Obviously struggled with a bit of injury at the start of the season, but then been out on loan at Moseley. Have you felt you've been progressing well? Yeah,
I think I looked at myself, coming into this game and was quite sort of proud how I came out of those injuries, battled hard, went with Moseley, and I have to sort of give a lot of credit to Moseley. They've really helped me. Kevin Maggs over there has really been really positive in the last few weeks and helping me out. I think the dual registration thing is really good for young players. So I came into this game confident in my ability, and yeah, to playing rugby week in week out, and then to finally get the shot to play for the first team is a big honour.
It was win for a home semi-final. I guess that was impressed you before kick-off. Does that add a bit more pressure, or does it give you more incentive to go for the game?
Oh, I think, to be honest, you go into a game just knowing that if we do our processes, then we know we can get the result. And sounds a bit cliche, but we knew Saracens would come with a good side and they'd be aggressive, and we've beaten them the last couple of times, I think. And the last time they were here, they got beaten pretty convincingly, so they were always going to be up for it. So we just had to be clinical, and I think we did that in patches, not always, but the main thing is we came away with a victory in the semi-final at home. Should be good.
You've played in front of decent-sized crowds for the Wanderers, England under-20s, but a full house here at the Gardens today. Try and explain to us how that felt.
Oh, it was awesome. I mean, I've been watching Northampton for a while. I've been in the system since I was about 12 years old, and I'll never forget my first game. I think it was Northampton Saints versus Plymouth Albion back in the Championship, and I was sitting somewhere in the Burder stand and seeing a packed house even back then, and just the noise was awesome. And for a youngster, you sort of strive towards getting out there and playing in front of that sort of crowd, and they help you on, and I really enjoyed it. From the moment I stepped out to the moment I came off the pitch to a nice sort of ovation, I really enjoyed it out there. It was good.